I've come from outside. Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hello.
to the virtual comedy show. It's going to take me a second. I'm back to taping all the jokes up, and I put them in a weird order. I'm Brad Tassell. Welcome to the show, where Steve Goody, our star, is in somebody's cabinet under the stairs. I think is where you are being it's terrible. And also, we of course we are excited because Patty Vasquez is already here. She's not here yet, but she'll come in. I'm sure she's off saving the world, as she always is. And then, of course, incredible comedian and best-selling author Steve Sabo is here, one of my old buddies, and the man still trapped in a basement, Todd Chappelle. Everybody, Todd Chappelle. No relation. No relation. Yeah, to me, I don't care about the other guy. So, okay. And yes, I did buy a car today. Let me hold on. Hey, look at that. It's Jeff Shaw, everybody. I bought a new car, and it started. I got a mailer from the dealership for an invite to a special sale on a Saturday. Invite only. You had to be invited. Really? Yes, because they only send them to a select group of their best pals that they believe are the biggest rubes that they know. Invite only. To get this in special invite, you have to have an address. That's what you have to have. So the homeless were not invited to this thing. I know, isn't that sad? So in the letter from the car dealer, they had my exact car on there, which was right there, a 2016 Versa Note, because I've got that kind of money. 2016, and it may be worth, listen to this if you know cars, $10,441.
What?
I know, with 17 asterisks after that. The list of caveats were so long, it made me want to read Facebook's terms of service. That's how many caveats. It was crazy. I know, like this. Number one, has your car seen the sun? $500 off. $500 off right there. Have you ever seen the word car seat? $750 off right there. Take 20 cents off for every mile you've driven and 10 cents off for every mile you have thought of driving. So with their math, I sold them my car by giving them $4,500. That's what it is. So, I was terrible. So, by the way, and I bought the new car. I was going in to get a new muffler. It was 3 days before the big special invite only sale. And I went in to get a new muffler. And as I was listening to them giggle at my car, I handed him the letter at $10,441 to the salesman. And he said he'd not only never seen this letter before, they weren't even open on Saturday. I don't know where this thing came from. Then I drove the car that I wanted. I picked the car I wanted because there's a car I've wanted for a long time if I could get it. And I drove it, and they assessed my car. All the time, they're saying, as they're assessing my car, they're saying how great it is and how much it's worth. Then the salesman did a lot of figuring with the sticker price and my car and other figures. He conferred with no less than 2 managers and the sales manager to give me the greatest deal ever. Then proudly told me that I was going to be graced with $300 off the sticker price. $300 off the sticker price. He was sweating like he just figured out quantum mechanics. He was talking to the lizard gods on Loki to make this deal. $300. So, my goodness. I know. So I left. I laughed like out loud when he said that. And I said, as I left, he goes, but what do you want to pay? And I said, I want to pay this amount. And he said, we could never do that. Never. And I drove away. And I think there's some sort of mathematical theorem of the number of minutes versus the ratio of blocks that you've driven away from the dealership divided by the moment I've decided to do something else that your phone rings. And they act like you're ripping them off. They're like, okay, we'll do that price, but we've got to fire 2 mechanics and a cashier. And we'll come down. So I got my new car. And the guy who sold it to me will only feed his children one night. So that's all that happened there. So, okay. Yay. Let's move on with our lives and actually some of the jokes. where I don't know where they are. Oh, here it is. Are you ready? Hey, and Patty's here, which is good to know because my God, we're nowhere without her. Here we go. Are we ready? I've written some jokes. Adam Sandler received the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor at the Kennedy Center. Can you believe that? Did you all watch that? That is a lot like John Kennedy getting the Jimmy Carter Award for marriage fidelity at Bobby Boucher's house. I'm going to sit and let you think about that for a second because that was a lot of words.
A lot of letters.
Jimmy Carter, marriage fidelity, John Kennedy, Bobby Boucher. Okay, I kid. I really think Adam deserves the award. Anybody else?
I do too.
I loved 84% of his movies. And you know what? It was Mark Twain himself who said, "Zabba, zabba, zabba, zoo, zabba, zabba." That was my Adam Sandler impression, everybody. Hey, watch out, Ukraine. Did you see this? Steven Seagal is training the Russian military in Aikido. Did you see that?
What?
To help out with the war. That's right. Under Steven Seagal's tutelage, the soldiers have gained hand-to-hand combat skills and 150 pounds of belly fat. Because that guy's fat.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, have you been following the trial of Gwyneth Paltrow?
Yes. Not.
Have not? Oh my gosh. She is being sued. She is being sued by Dr. Terry Sanderson for allegedly ramming him on the ski slopes and causing debilitating lifelong injuries. Debilitating lifelong. Yeah. Gwyneth Paltrow, who is, by the way, Gwyneth Paltrow is 5'9" and weighs 102 pounds. If Gwyneth Paltrow hit you on the slopes, it would be like getting a hug from Jack Skellington. What's this? Yeah, so, by the way, Sanderson took the stand today, and it got pretty intense as everyone was wondering when Mr. Brady was going to throw that briefcase.
I get that one.
All right. Okay, Steve got it. Anybody else? Anybody else get that?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Todd was not impressed. I got it. Remember the guy wore the neck brace.
Yeah.
And I can't move my neck. Okay, great. All right. Hey, the other weird thing is that Sanderson in the Gwyneth Paltrow trial, right? Come off of there. The other weird thing is that Sanderson's lawyer, Kristen Van Orman, seems to be fawning over Gwyneth as much as she's calling her a liar and asking questions that have nothing to do with the lawsuit. Is anybody watching this at all?
Yeah.
No one is sure what Orman is even getting to. One time she asked, "Now, at the time of the crash, what kind of candle did your vagina smell like?"
Oh, man.
Yeah, there you go. The old vagina candle joke. Okay. Hey, it's an esoteric week where very few people will know what some of these jokes mean. Tom Brady, can't help but make fun of. Tom Brady has bought a partial stake in the WNBA's Las Vegas Aces. Did you know that? WNBA team?
Yep.
Brady said he has loved women's sports because of watching his older sisters playing when he was growing up. Buying a women's team because you watch women's sports, he must have always watched a lot of Larry King, said Giselle. Oh, you got it. See, because he's divorced. Okay. Larry King does that a lot too. Where's number 12? I don't know. Hey, by the way, this one too, before I look around to find the next one. Tom Brady also bought a professional pickleball team. Did you see that?
No, that one I didn't see.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Tom Brady bought a professional pickleball team. I can't wait for his next acquisition when he purchases the coveted rock, paper, scissor champs of 2022. You know, we are proud pro cornholers, Zeke and Billy J, and proud to be part of Team Brady. That's right. All right. Can't wait till what he buys next. Oh, this is a pretty big one. This is something I couldn't believe, by the way. Very big. And by the way, we're almost done. Can you believe how quick this is gone? These people are talking. That's how they know. Here we go. Food delivery company HelloFresh will no longer buy coconut milk from some Thailand suppliers because they use forced monkey labor to harvest coconuts. Isn't that crazy? And by the way, first though, I'd like to stop this joke and say, I am now calling dibs and starting a band called Forced Monkey Labor. That is a hell of a band name right there. Forced Monkey Labor.
Forced monkey
back
milk.
to the story. Forced monkey labor. So back to the story. PETA broke the story when monkeys were kidnapped, chained, and whipped, which is horrible. PETA was alerted to the problem when they saw a missing picture of little Mambo the monkey on a coconut milk carton.
Ah.
And it's even worse. It's even worse than that because the monkeys are further kept in line with threats that if they don't work hard, they'll be sent to be a barista at Starbucks. No union for them. All right. There we go. I'm going to pause for a second and just relive the glory. By the way, my wife and I are missing Prague quite a bit. Okay. Speaking of Starbucks, the new CEO, Laxam Narasimhan, is that how you say it? He will spend once a month working a barista shift. Did you see that? Laxam. Yeah. Now, Laxam has spent 6 months prior to taking the job working in stores doing shifts. He said the job is hard, but he can't understand the workers wanting to unionize. He says, what are they complaining about? Said Laxam. He said, yes, the hours are long and it's brutal, but at the end of the week, you get $240,000. Because he's the CEO. Okay. All right, last one. Steve, are you ready? You can go into your junk drawer there. What you got going there?
Sir.
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
Everybody's going to be very excited to see you again and look around. You know, you look like one of those hidden pictures things that you see on Find the Ratchet. Okay.
I'm just trying to find some monkey milk.
Oh, man. Monkey Milk is also a good band name.
Forced monkey milk. Forced chocolate monkey milk.
Now it's getting creepy. Okay, here it is. Last one. Wrote this one for Steve. Daniel Radcliffe and his girlfriend, Erin Darkey, are expecting their first child. They are thinking about Emma if it's a girl, and if it's a boy, to honor Rupert Grint, they're going to go with Voldemort. Nobody wants to see it.
It's Tassell, everybody.